Welcome to Barnwood Lodge. This is Restoration Log Cabin's largest cabin. We can sleep up to 27 people here between the main house and our guest house, which actually is an old converted workshop that now sleeps 13 people. It's a pretty cool space. Come on, let me show you around. In the 1800s, you didn't see quartz countertops and all these cabinets and great appliances and stuff. But here at Barnwood Lodge, we've got it set up so that all you have to do is bring your food and you can stay here for the entire duration of your vacation. We've got the kitchen fully stocked with all the cookware and utensils you're gonna need. Barnwood Lodge, we have 5 separate bedrooms that each have their own bathroom. This bedroom is one of our queen bedrooms. I love this room because of the bark on the walls. This is kind of my twist on the log cabin. This is what the logs looked like before they were all cleaned and hewn. Glass, which I love to do anytime I can, and then this really cool light fixture. We now have a really nice, warm, friendly place to enjoy meals together. This is one of my favorite rooms here at Barnwood Lodge. This corner. It's really neat because it showcases the beautiful notches on the inside of a cabin, which you don't usually get to see because these are usually hanging out on the outside. It also shows off this little plaque here. My friend Mark Bowe and the Barnwood Builders built this little section of Barnwood Lodge. One of the really cool things about Barnwood Lodge is that there are 2 different types of log structures here on this cabin. We're in the middle of a dog trot. We talked about that when we visited 2 Cabins Lodge. The dog trot's 2 separate pens with an open area in the middle that connects the 2. Here we've used the open area or the dog trot area as a hallway downstairs and a bathroom upstairs. Come on along, let me show you the master suite that's on the other side of this door. The master bedroom here at Barnwood Lodge is probably one of the most luxurious bedrooms that we have at any of our log cabins. This bedroom has a great view of the lake. There's a little balcony up there that's got a little sofa and a reading area and a desk if you've got any kind of planning or studying that you need to do. But the very neatest feature of this room is this amazing bed that my guys built for me. I can design things and hand sketches to Gary Fields and he will come up with the craziest things to build. This is one of those things. With my sketch and his brain working 90 miles an hour, this is another way that we were able to use some of our damaged logs. This bed is one of my favorite pieces of furniture that we have ever built. log cabin is so much fun. I try to find the most unique and creative things that I can. One of the things I love to put in these cabins are these hand-carved rocks that are actually made into sinks. I have all different shapes and sizes and colors. These are some of my favorites. And sitting on top of this amazing custom-made vanity, I don't think you can get much prettier than that. This is our upstairs suite. We've got 2 double beds and a twin trundle bed under one of these beds. You can sleep 5 people in this room. It's got its own bathroom, and there's a couple of really neat things in there I want to show you. One of the things that I try to do when we're saving these old log cabins is make sure that I save every part of the cabin that I can. Every now and then we do have logs that just don't make the cut and can't be put back into a structure, but I try to find something to do with those logs too. This is one of those logs. This is now a great vanity in one of our bathrooms at Barnwood Lodge, but it wasn't quite long enough for a bedroom that sleeps 5 people. So we put wings on it, made some little shelves under the wings, and I think it ended up being a pretty neat little vanity. It still showcases the logs. We even notched the tops of the counter so that it looks like you would have notched an old log cabin. It's a pretty neat idea. This is the family room here at Barnwood Lodge. It is a big open room. I love the 2-story fireplace. When we bought this place, there was a catwalk running around the top of this room. It cut the space in half and it made the room seem really short. The fireplace stopped just below this mantle, which by the way is another one of those logs that would have gotten tossed, but we found a new use for it. We extended the rock all the way up to the ceiling. It makes the room feel big and roomy and airy, and it also adds a really special charm to this space. This is our second master bedroom here at Barnwood Lodge. It's up on the 3rd floor with another king-size bed and a private bathroom. My favorite part of this room is these beams. I can't take any credit for these. This was all part of the original structure. Even the ceiling boards were here. They were a pickled white, and because we were trying to bring warmth and a homey feeling to the cabin, we washed a walnut stain over what was already there. I love the way it turned out, and it's just that right amount of hominess. Known to buy things off of eBay that I really don't have a purpose for. This countertop was one of those things. I saw it on there, I loved the shape, and I thought that is just crazy enough to go in one of my log cabins. I paired it with this beautiful petrified wood sink. I love the way this turned out. Put it on the existing cabinet that was in this cabin when we bought it, that we just faced out with some barnwood. It's a complete look. It looks like it belongs in a log cabin, and I love it. This is a feature of Barnwood Lodge that none of our other properties have. It's a separate bunkhouse. This used to be an old workshop. The ceiling was so low, I could actually touch the ceiling and with my feet still flat on the floor. We raised the roof, we added a loft. There's 3 twin beds up in the loft. And then in this room in here, we've got our bunk room. There are 6 built-in bunk beds and 2 trundle beds in there. This is also a fold-out queen-size bed. If you have a big group, you can put 13 people out here. They have their own bathroom and a small kitchenette, and it's just a few steps from here out to the lake to enjoy the beautiful lakefront activities. If I were a kid, this is where I would want to be all the time here at Barnwood Lodge. We made this bunk room just specifically with kids in mind. With all 6 of these awesome little bunk beds, these are made out of old barn stall doors. That's what's the headboard and footboard. We used some old barn wood to frame out the rest of it, and even lined the walls with some old barn tin. Each little bed has its own lantern light to turn off and on so they can read in the bed if they want to. We've tried to think of everything and make this little escape for kids just the perfect place. A lot of times the crazy things I find and stick in these cabins end up being some of my favorite spots in the cabins. Got this old wine barrel and these old shutters that I thought looked like perfect saloon doors. So we made the bunkhouse bathroom kind of a saloon themed bunkhouse bathroom. I think it's pretty cool, and most of the kids who stay out here love it. At Barnwood Lodge, we have 2.7 acres and we are right on the lake. We have a fire pit, we've got 3 picnic tables right down by the lake, a fish cleaning sink, which comes in very handy considering that Lake Guntersville is one of the greatest bass fishing lakes in the southeast. And we've got kayaks, canoes, horseshoes, and even an Eno station for you to hang your hammock up in. Come on down and enjoy some time with us here at Barnwood Lodge.